justification that I'm just trying to show this sister that she's wrong. I'm trying to debunk her. I'm trying to deconstruct her argument. And again, he makes none of the same videos to this black male who's doing the exact same thing. The exact same thing, man. Come on, stop. I mean, the love that you Negroes have for white women, come on, stop. I mean, really, do we need to even discuss that? But it goes deeper than that. And I've told y'all love white people. And the reason why a lot of these brothers have issue with these sisters, there's only one or two reasons. And you can pick which one it is. The first, they like that sister. Or the second, as I told y'all, they're jealous of that sister. And the reason why they're jealous of her is because who she has is who he wants. Oh, I know y'all not going to like that. I know y'all not going to like that. But I've told you Negroes that it's best to leave me be. Because I put you under the microscope, I'm going to sooner or later expose what your problem is. Because again, we can't say that it's because of white supremacy. And y'all saying that she's a bedwench. And even with the term bedwench, I mean, the Negroes use it out of context. They use the term completely out of context. During slavery, the bedwench was a female that, not necessarily the slave master, but any white male. When he came to visit, the bedwench would go in the room. She would keep the bed warm. And when he got ready to come to bed, he would have his way with her. But the white male never married his bedwench. He just had his way with her and went on about his business. So now how do you call a female who was married to this white man and has been married 10, 15, 20 years with him? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit the definition of the term. You're using the term out of context. And you can't take words and make them fit what you want them to fit. That's not the historical meaning of a bedwench. Just like you Negroes use coon. Now, coon is somebody that y'all disagree with. If y'all disagree with Dr. Ben Carson, he's a coon. Here you have a retired neurosurgeon. And in your mind, in the Negro's mind, this retired neurosurgeon is the same as Lil Wayne. He's a coon. He's a coon. Y'all use terms out of context. Y'all use them and y'all don't even understand the historical meaning of them. Y'all need to do the etymology of the words and then y'all can understand what they mean and y'all can properly use them. You can't sit back and say that this sister is a bedwench and she loves white men when look at you. How do you explain this, brother? How do you explain this? When I told you that you want the same thing that she wants. That's the reason why y'all got a problem with her. That's the reason why y'all arguing with these sisters, because y'all like white men too. Oh, yes, you do. And I sat back and I looked at this and I analyzed it and I began to understand what's wrong with this Negro. Now, we know that these guys are not suffering from the ongoing legacy of slavery. Can't you see how this white guy is oppressing them? Can't you see the look on this brother's face in the white t-shirt? Can't you tell how he's suffering from the legacy, ongoing legacy of slavery? And then the other brother. I mean, can you read what his shirt say? I mean, who wears that? I mean, you wear that. I mean, that's how much you hate white people. That's how much they are oppressing you, that you would wear a shirt saying that. I told you Negroes that y'all love white folk. I said this in many of my videos. And when I've been doing this rabbit hole series, I've been telling y'all love white people. And I have many people who send me tweets, send me emails, debunking and trying to argue and fuss with me over that. But now you see it right here in front of your face. This is the reason why, again, I tell y'all, I don't argue. I'm not going to fuss. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. All I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it right in your face. I'm going to take it and sit it right in your lap. And now, when you see it, you're going to have to draw the conclusion that I've drawn, and that is that these Negroes either A, they like these women, and I've shown y'all that in part 1 of this masterpiece, or B, they're jealous of these women because who she has is who he wants. And I know y'all not going to like that, But there's no way that you can deconstruct this. I've proven it to you. I've proven it to you that these Negroes are upset for the reasons that they're not telling you they're upset. And what they have done is they have concealed their tendencies. Because, listen, I don't know if y'all understand this or not, but there's a lot of black men, and I can't put a number on it. I think it depends on educational level, economic level. The number may go higher, the number may go lower, but there are a lot of black men who are on the down low. There are a lot of black men who bet from both sides of the plate. There's a lot of black men who use relationships with women to conceal their true desires. And they hide behind those relationships. You see them with a woman, you think he's heterosexual. No, not at all. That's not even what he wants. That's not what he's interested in. That's what they're interested in, what you see right here on the screen. And when you got these brothers who are sitting back calling black women bedwenches, which completely makes no sense. First of all, historically, it makes no sense because many of these white men are marrying these black women. So that's not even in accordance with the definition of the term. They didn't marry their bedwenches during slavery. They just had their way with them and went on about their business. Now, he's putting a ring on this woman's finger. He's standing before a judge, standing before a preacher, and exchanging vows. They've been married for 20 years. That's not the definition, historical definition of a bedwench. But you Negroes don't care about that. Y'all gonna use it anyway, just like y'all do Coon. And Coon has been reduced to just somebody that I disagree with. And again, I've debunked that for you Negroes, but again, y'all can't connect dots. Y'all not that smart. And what you black men have done is y'all have used women, y'all use heterosexual relationships to conceal your true desire. And that's the reason why you in these sisters' faces argue with them, because who she has is who you want. I told y'all, you would have to take and have a race between black men and black women. And you can have a 40-yard dash. And you set at the finish line that white man. And you put the black female in one lane, you put this Negro in the other lane, and you have them race a 40-yard dash to the finish line to that white man. It will be a photo finish. You would have to take that photo just like they do in the NFL and look under the hood to see who actually won that race, because it's going to be that close. Because they love white men just that much. So you have to examine that. You're going to have to go under the hood. You're going to have to look at it in all the different angles, put it in slow motion to try to find out who actually won that race. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be close. Because you Negro men love white men just as much, if not more, than this black woman. And I found that out by studying you Negroes, putting you Negroes back under that microscope, and I showed you better than I can tell you. The evidence is right in front of you. And again, listen, folks, this is not all the evidence that I have. This is not all the documentation that I have at my fingertips. There's many more videos that I can make. And people ask me, man, why do you do your videos like this? Because this is the way I can show y'all. And I might have to continue to do them like this while I'm doing this rabbit hole series, because I want to show you the information. And if I'm in the video, I'm not going to be able to really show you what I'm saying. So this is the reason why I choose to do this rabbit hole series this way, where, you know, you can see what I'm talking about, but you can still hear me, because I want you to see it. You got to see it for yourself. It makes no sense. And if you use deductive reasoning, you're going to come to the same conclusion that I've come to. You can't say that you are concerned and you're going at this sister because what she's doing by dating white men upholds white supremacy, and she's a bedwench, when you got a black male doing the exact same thing, and none of you bojangling, buck dancing, no talent having Charlie Brown Negroes make one video to that brother. Again, I challenge you to show me a video from these assorted can of mixed nuts who who make all of these videos calling these sisters bedwenches, trying to debunk them, trying to argue with them. Show me a video by these Negroes where they're going at black men for doing the same thing. Black men who love white women. Black men who worship white women. Black men who kiss the feet of white women. How is it that the black female is upholding white supremacy, but he's not? And we have to say that he's not because, again, you niggas ain't making videos to him. You're not trying to fuss with him. So therefore, we have to conclude that's not what it is. Either both of them are upholding white supremacy or neither of them are upholding white supremacy. And since you don't argue with him, we have to conclude that neither of them are upholding white supremacy. What it is that you Negroes are jealous. You Negroes either A, like those women and y'all will desire those women, or B, y'all are jealous of the relationships that those women have with white men, because a lot of you brothers want those same relationships because y'all love white men just as much, if not more, than this sister. I know you Negroes not going to like it. I know y'all going to disagree with it, but I've showed you. I told you Negroes, I can show you better than I can tell you. I can take it and put it right in your lap. I told you Negroes that once I put y'all back under the microscope, I was going to analyze y'all and figure out what y'all's problem was. And now I understand. I completely understand what y'all issue is. Because y'all can't have an issue with this swirling. Because nigga, y'all swirl too. That's the reason why it's so comical. It makes no sense. Anybody in their right mind can look at this and see how insane that is. As much as you Negroes have been swirling with white women ever since the slave plantation. Come on, man. That don't make no sense. No, that's not what it is. Y'all either like these women or y'all are jealous of these women because who these women have, meaning the white man, is who you want yourself.